I'm inspired day in and day out because of the millennials that I have the privilege to coach, to mentor, to employ, to lead. One of the things that surprised me is their collaborative spirit. So despite the fact that this is a highly competitive workplace, this is a highly competitive world for students and academics, with sports and all the pressure of parents and society, yet they really are cheering each other on, and they create these communities of support and really have each other's back. So that just inspires me day in and day out. I think what surprised me and just every day impresses me is that if you give them an assignment and they have no idea how to do it. Let's say, for example, I had a 22-year-old that was working for me and was just helping me build my website, but I wanted to develop videos, or there was an infographic or a cartoon animation that I had the vision to create. She'd say, okay, I'll figure it out. And a week later, taught herself through YouTube, online, and boom, produced it. That's incredible and unlike any other generation or anybody in the workplace can bring to the table. Managers today lack patience for millennials, and it's really frustrating for those of us that are advocates, because I think that everyone knows there isn't a playbook when you get to the job. There isn't this perfect guide for how to be successful. Yet we've got a new generation that was used to growing up with a lot of directions. They were told exactly what to do to get that A, exactly what to do to get into college and to impress everyone. So of course they're going to be a little disheartened when they get to the workplace and they're not told exactly what it's going to take for them to get the highest performance review or to get the biggest bonus. And they're going to ask you for a lot of feedback. So I think that managers need to have a lot more patience, but see the big picture. So to be motivated as a manager, to want to invest time in a young person, you have to think about what this does for your own brand, how this helps you further your goals. And if you're transparent and if you are patient and share those up front with young people working for you today, I think you have an invested employee, an engaged employee for life. I think the biggest disconnect in corporate America or organizations as it relates to being compatible to millennials is that there is a lack of training and development investment in young talent, in early talent. A lot of times companies put all their dollars into new managers or executive leaders, and you're missing the boat on really empowering and developing your future leaders. And the second is a lack of resources. So you've got a young person that starts with your company and who is used to building websites and doing all these creative things online, and then during 9 to 5 or their expected hours to be in the workplace, they're stifled by both technology or even the access to learning more about the company and the product and vendors and services. And so I think finally is that conflict of innovation. It's inspiring and motivating to a young person today to feel like they're changing the world. So how do you involve them in the process and make them feel a part of your mission?